All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Look, if you're running a business right now, you know the feeling. You're probably just completely overwhelmed by the sheer volume of AI tools launching literally every single week. It's a lot. So today we're cutting through all that noise. We're taking a deep dive into an analysis of over 30 AI tools from May 2026, and we're filtering them down to find the absolute operational heavyweights. We're looking at this strictly through the lens of entrepreneurial efficiency, scaling your operations, and getting those multi-step tasks fully automated.
So here is our operational roadmap for today. We're covering 1. The entrepreneur's AI tier list. 2. Automating multi-step daily workflows. 3. Sovereign memory for coding interfaces. 4. Upgrading outdated business operations. And finally, 5. The ultimate S-tier models. Let's get into it.
Section 1. The entrepreneur's AI tier list. Okay, we are completely throwing out the standard way of ranking things and redefining this tier list explicitly based on business utility and long-term reliability. We're not grading these on how fun or flashy they are, right? This is all about utility. So, S tier? That is not just cool tech, it's a daily driver that you literally cannot run your business without. Think Claude and ChatGPT. Now, A-tier tools, these are your core daily operators, your automation kings, like Perplexity and Superbase. B-tier? Those are powerful, but for very specific tasks, like Granally for local meeting notes. C-tier is strictly situational. And then there's D-tier. Man, this is where tools go when they're just overhyped and actively draining your operating budget. Oh, and F-tier? Complete skip. I mean, let's face it, generating cool images on Midjourney is super fun, but it's absolutely not going to run your daily payroll or automate your inbox, you know? Moving right along to Section 2, automating multi-step daily workflows. Now, Manis. This one is a massive sleeper pick, according to the source material. It lands securely in the A tier as a daily driver because it's essentially a highly token-efficient, one-stop shop for pure agentic workflows. We're talking true autonomy here. Just imagine setting up a really complex data run to trigger automatically at 4 a.m. every single night. Instead of setting an alarm and groggily doing it yourself, you just wake up, grab your coffee, and review the finished work. I mean, that is what real operational scale looks like.
And taking that kind of overnight automation even further brings us to Perplexity, which absolutely shoots straight to the top of the A tier. By tapping into the Perplexity personal computer on their Max plan, you can orchestrate this entirely automated daily reporting workflow. It's wild. Step 1, it just runs an overnight market scan. Step 2, it seamlessly orchestrates all that data across top-tier models, whether that's Opus or GPT 5.5. And Step 3, it drops a highly refined, finalized morning report directly into your inbox, again, before you've even poured that first cup of coffee.
Which brings us to Section 3, sovereign memory for coding interfaces.
So one of the biggest bottlenecks right now for tech-forward entrepreneurs is what we call AI amnesia. Seriously, if you hop from model to model, say going from ChatGPT to Claude to Gemini, and you're losing your entire business context every single time, you are bleeding efficiency. Superbase is flagged as the #1 tool you probably aren't using right now, but absolutely should be. It honestly flirts with the S tier because it gives you a custom Postgres database for portable LLM memory with full data sovereignty, meaning you actually own the data. Contrast that with supermemory, which, is great for auto-classifying data, but you don't own it, or Firebase, which sits way down in the C tier as a frankly inferior backend for AI builders.
Let's look at how this actually plays out in reality. By directly integrating Superbase with something like Claude Code or GPT Codex, your database becomes completely portable. Every time you update a daily task, tweak a to-do list, or drop in new business context, it syncs up in real time. You can even build instructions right into Claude to auto-classify the incoming data for you. But the massive win here? When the next big LLM inevitably drops, you just instantly switch over and take your entire custom business memory right along with you. It completely solves that annoying black box memory loss of traditional siloed AI platforms.
All right, Section 4, upgrading outdated business operations.
The whole automation landscape is shifting violently right now. The old way of doing things meant relying on traditional platforms like Zapier and N8N, which basically forced you to build out these massive, complex, and super fragile paths that were just a total headache to maintain. But the new way? Direct agentic workflows. Claude Code now has these built-in MCPs, model context protocols, that let it interface directly with external apps like Slack, Notion, and Discord natively. You literally just type a simple text prompt, and Claude handles the entire multi-step execution. This massive shift is exactly why those old standard platforms are falling rapidly down into the D tier.
Actually, this quote from the source material really hits the nail on the head. The glory days of N8N are over, and you've seen that in the decline in usage across the platform.
That's the brutal reality of the landscape we're in. I mean, wow. If you're a business owner still relying on complex, fragile end-to-end paths today, you're just falling behind competitors who are simply chatting with their coding interfaces to get the exact same result in half the time.
Simply put, clinging to these D-tier holdovers is an active drain on your efficiency and, frankly, your wallet. It's absolutely vital that you audit your current tech stack today and just ruthlessly cut out any tools that take more time to maintain than the time they're actually saving you.
And finally, Section 5, the ultimate S-tier models. Let's talk about the foundational heavy hitters, the actual brains of your business operations. When we chart the top 3 models purely based on daily business utility, Claude edges out ChatGPT for the absolute #1 spot. Now, both are firmly in the S-tier. They are totally indispensable daily drivers. Gemini holds strong right below them in the A-tier. It doesn't quite snag the top spot for complex coding, but its deep, seamless integration into the entire Google ecosystem, your Gmail, Docs, Meet Notes, makes it incredibly sticky and useful for daily ops.
But let's zoom in on those top 2 for a second. ChatGPT is widely recognized as the undeniable genius on the technical benchmarks, right? When you need deep strategy, rigorous coding, or really complex logic where hallucination is just not an option, GPT is 100% your go-to. However, Claude takes the overall crown as the ultimate S-tier tool because its daily usability is just unmatched. It is the absolute champion of design and UI creation. Plus, its environment is packed with amazing features like artifacts, dispatch, and cowork tools. That makes it, pound for pound, the most practical daily driver to actually get your business tasks across the finish line.
Now, to truly scale all this, you need the right supporting cast in your A-tier ecosystem. If you're out there vibe coding apps on Claude, Vercel is an absolute necessity to deploy them instantly to the web. Then you have Higgsfield, which acts as this incredible one-stop shop cinema studio, aggregating powerful video models like Cdance into one interface for all your business media. And of course, DeepSeek. This is the open-source reasoning model that absolutely shocked the world. It offers top-tier coding and reasoning at a fraction of the cost of the major US models, which is radically shifting the whole cost-efficiency landscape for AI builders.
I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought as we wrap up this explainer. Take a hard look at the systems running your business right now. If your operations rely on fragile, outdated, D-tier tools today, what in the world will your business look like tomorrow when all your competitors are running on autonomous, A-tier agents and sovereign S-tier memory? Seriously, examine your stack, cut the bloat, and make sure you are truly building for tomorrow's efficiency, not just maintaining yesterday's hype.